Okay, guys. Okay, guys. We're here at the bus with the guest manual, and I have made a decision. I'm going to disconnect everything that's connected to this tank. Now, if you look here, where is it? Well, if you look here, there's a screw there. There's a screw there, down there towards the bottom. And I did a search of YouTube, and I found two videos that explained a little bit about this. And I saw several videos of removing these things, but there was no explanation. 1 minute is like this, and next minute it's out on the ground. So that doesn't help at all. So what I'm going to do is this. This is what's up there as the drain for the sink. Way down there in the back, that is the water supply. And then this thing here, this round thing there, I would have to say is probably some kind of ventilation or something, I don't know, because it does go and connect here, which is the actual toilet that comes down into the black tank. So I'm going to disconnect that big pipe, that one there, and the one down at the bottom here. And then I'm going to disconnect this copper line here, which is the water supply. And then I'm going to disconnect this line that goes here, and it goes down to the bottom, and there's some kind of overflow. Here's a cap of some kind, and here, as you can see, it's all rusted out and broken. That pipe right there also goes down, and it just goes into the ground, so it's some kind of overflow. So all of that is going to be taken out. This tank is going to be, this cover is going to be taken off, and underneath, from the two videos that I did manage to find, it says that it has two straps. If you look, I don't know if you can see it, let me see. Yeah, right there. If you see that really thin thing right there next to that pipe there, that's a strap. So you have, according to the video that I found, you have two straps holding this thing. One in the back and one in the front of this thing. So they're secured way up there on top, so probably the easiest thing to do is cut them. So I will cut that strap on this side. Now this cover here does have some, yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. It has some rivets. The problem is that more than likely those rivets will go all the way around, and I won't be able to take them. So I will take these 4 screws here, well, 2 here and 2 up front, and hopefully by removing all these hoses and these 4 screws and cutting those bands, it'll drop. But once I do it, I'll find out and adjust my game plan and go from there. Yeah, let's hope. Okay guys, so I disconnected this, took out that plate that's here, it's right there. Now I don't know what it's for, so it's gonna stay, and I can't see the other end. Right here you can see there was a big screw there, one over there and 2 here, and I thought that this thing would drop down, but no, it's got rivets. I popped the front, but I saw some going towards the back, so I don't know. And there's that hose there. It needs to be pulled down, and I removed a hose that goes up there where that hole is. So we're going to continue to see if we can do something with this. Here's the strap here. There's a bolt up there. I loosened it up, but I need to do the other side because otherwise I will try to take that thing off and it's going to be sitting on top of my head. So yeah, we're going to continue working and see what happens. Well,
you're not shot?
Yeah, some. Well, okay, so this thing is starting to drop. We took off the release valve that was here. The problem is that it's hitting this fuel filter here, and that's a biggie there. So yeah, maybe what I can do is I can cut this here. I really don't want to take this fuel filter off. Yeah, okay, let's see what we do. Okay, so once we removed this drain hose that goes all the way down here, this thing will drop. The problem is that you have this fuel filter here, and this needs to go this way. So we could remove it, but that creates a problem. You have fuel spilt all over, and you will lose prime. So instead of doing that, we're going to cut this all the way around and then split it so that we can bring it out in two pieces. And if I was going to use it again, then yeah, I would go through the whole thing of moving this, but we're not. So Woon is going to get down in here and cut up in that direction. Okay, Woon, listen. You've got to hang on to the two hands. If it hits something, no, that thing you have in your hand. So I've cut across. This is starting to come down. Yeah, it seems like that corner is holding something, so hold on. Okay, so there it is. I cut this cover from here down, over, and then to make it easier, I cut down this way to the front and down from the front. I cut around this thing on the other side so that we could pull this cover out this way. So there it is. So now what you have is you have this and this. Two straps going from side to side, and as you can see, there's a bolt here and a bolt over there, and you got the same thing on the other side. So I think what we're going to attempt to do is take those nuts off the bolt on that side, and this way you still have this holding it, and then we'll do this side and yeah, go from there, and hopefully this won't interfere with this filter here. But let's give it a try and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, so there it is. Let me give you a look from the other side. So we cut from down there straight up this way, and then cut here and here so that this whole panel could slide that way. And like I said before, well, you could barely see it, but there is a strap over there under that black, or right beside that black drum looking thing, or right underneath. It looks like a crack in the metal. Yeah, So we're going to attempt to take those nuts off of there and see what happens. All right, so here we are. I cut this here. It's dangling right there. I cut that one, cut this one, and I cut this one here. So now I'm going to try to get this stuff out of the way and see if I can get this thing to drop.
Okay, right now George is on top of the toilet over there. He will try to push it down. Let's see the toilet will go down or not. He's not sure. Okay.
Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย